We are live. How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another One Piece live reaction, this time to chapter 1179 of One Piece. How's it going on this beautiful Sunday, this beautiful Easter Sunday for some of you guys out there? Hope you're having a good one. I think we should be good now on YouTube and in Twitch. I had to check. Live. All right, yeah, we're definitely live on YouTube and on Twitch. What's going on, guys? I changed some of the audio settings. Tell me if it's a good, bad, too loud, too low. I can adjust as can be appropriate. What's going on, chat? How are we doing today? We fixed it, Pudding. We fixed it. You know, if anyone just missed on my YouTube channel, Pudding just subbed. So thank you, Pudding, for the sub. Pudding told me just now, skip the title page. Oh boy, we're in for something. I will tell you this. I had multiple friends in my real life almost spoil me regarding this chapter. Quiet. I'm kind of quiet. I'll raise it a decibel or two. Okay? I'm telling you, I had multiple friends attempt to try to spoil me this week. Where I'd be like, don't say no, I have not read the chapter. Hitting me up like, bro, did you see that chapter? Bro, did you see that chapter? Texting me. Came into a Discord call where I was playing Total War Warhammer 3 with my friends and almost spoiled me. Be like, bro, we gotta talk about that chapter. I'm like, I have not read it. Do not say shit. By the way, these friends of mine don't even know I do this, by the way. Don't know that I do this live streaming shit. Or if they do, I mention it in passing. So they don't know about the fact that I wait till Sunday to stream. Thankfully, I was not spoiled. I mean, it's a spoiler in of itself that I know something's crazy's coming. I know something crazy's coming because the amount of excitement in their voices and the fact that people are telling me not to read the title is kind of a spoiler in of itself. One that I'm happy for. Thank you for telling me because I don't want to be spoiled by the title, apparently. So I'm just saying, I'm expecting insanity this week, and I'm very excited for that. I truly am. I truly am excited for this. What's going on, chat? If you're just joining us, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. Help me out, help the stream out. Really appreciate that. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I am doing well. Thank you for the concerns. I'm keeping in there, man. I'm kicking the can along the road, as we all are in our own way. Bro, I'm telling you, sometimes, like the only times I have been spoiled in One Piece, at least recent, like over the last few years, has been people in my real life who know I like One Piece, but don't know that I stream, and they'll just drop some shit randomly. I'm like, bro, no. Thankfully, it didn't happen this week, but I've only been spoiled in real life. It's crazy. Motherfuckers in the real life be reading scans out here. It's insane, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's going on, guys? How's it going? It's been well over 10 years at this point. I don't want to talk about how long it's been. I think we're approaching 15 years at this point. I cannot believe that. That just drives. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a it's a long time. It's more than 50, maybe. I don't even know. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what. No, I don't want to say what I read. But let's just say, not offending the officials for one reason or another, Devil. Before we get into my live reaction, I just want to, do my pregame bullshitting and chat. I just want to mention one thing in particular, because last week there was a person in the chat. You all know him. You all love him. This is Shadow Blood Ninja. Shadow Blood Ninja is one of my closest followers here on my stream, one of my biggest supporters. Person who's a ride or die, and I appreciate that very much. Now, Shadow Blood if you don't know him, last week he donated an exorbitant amount of money. Um, to force me, not force me, force is a strong word, to strongly coerce me into watching a show he's been trying to get me to watch. I was going to watch anyway. That basically you got a week to watch this show, Takopi Original Sin. And it was such an extreme amount of money that I'm like, all right, I got you. I'm watching it this week. And I did. Ladies and gentlemen. I did. I'm a man of my word. I'm a Zorro of my word. And I watched Takopi Original Sin. And I'm sure he wants a review. I will say, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't watched it. I would say it is one of the hardest things I can think to review, especially in a non-spoilery way. Because, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? That's all I got to say. I know you're in the chat, Shadow. I saw you earlier, man. What the fuck did you have me watch? What on earth? This is the man that recommended the peak known as orb movements of the earth. And I thought it was going to be something similar to that. And I'm sure there's some similarities, right? Yeah, sure. But holy fucking hell. Holy jumping tits. God damn it, dude. What the hell did you have me watching? Oh my God. Insanity. Pure insanity, bro. I was slack-jawed watching it most of the time. But it's good. It is good. I'm going to say this. I wouldn't put it amongst my love of Orb or Vinland Saga or in that tier. It was certainly a provocative. Let's put it that way. It was provocative. It was very bold. It was it was very. Once I started, I couldn't stop. So there's that. It was very it kept my attention throughout. Is what I mean to say. I was like the entire time watching it, like. The only thing I can say, and this is technically not a spoiler for the show. Everyone in that show is horrible. Everyone in that show. I don't think I've ever watched an anime where I'm like, everybody here frustrates the hell out of me, or I outright hate them as characters. In kind of a good way. It's so hard to review the show. It's like so weird, bro. It's insane, dude. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yes. Even Takopi. Yes. Look. It's one of those things where you're watching a horror movie, right? And you're watching the horror movie, and you see that one of the characters is capable of easily avoiding the terrible future that you know is about to come, and you're screaming at the screen, "Just do this! Just do this!" And they don't do it, either through their own incompetence or ignorance. I don't excuse those things. Okay? I don't care how adorable you are putting over Nami. In that case, for Takopi, I don't care. It's like, what are you doing? And, there's a tragedy involved in that. And I get it. And the show made me cry. It did. Who was I in favor of? Nobody. I hated everyone. I hated everybody. The parents are terrible. The only character that I liked was the brother of the one kid. I don't want to spoil too much. But the brother. That's the scene that made me cry. The brother's scene. That shit made me cry. It was emotional. It was beautiful. Both are terrible. Both girls. I mean, I'll say this. I guess we're just spoiling now. If you don't want to be spoiled, turn off. The blonde-haired girl has no redeeming qualities. I don't care of her sad family situation. Yeah, you can blame the parents, but she's still responsible for her own actions. It's really the parents' fault, and the mother specifically. But, I mean, it's the parents in general. They're both terrible people. The blonde girl has no redeeming, Suzuka's the main girl with the dark hair. She's far more likable. Far more likable. And even then, she's like, I'm like, what are you manipulating? You just, oh. By the end, I just disliked everybody. I just kind of disliked everybody. I'm gonna be honest, except the brother. It drove me crazy. Okay, I know we're here for One Piece, but I had to give because I promised my boy Shadow Blood that I was gonna watch the show, and I did, and I'm glad I watched it. It's gonna be sticking with me because of how fucking crazy it is for a while, and it was good. It was good. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. If 5 is average, 6 is above average, 7 is good, 8 is very good. I think it's between good and very good. I do. There are parts of it that are like 9s, but there are just parts of it where I'm like, bro, this is just brutal for the sake of being brutal. There's no universe in which this one town has this many awful people in a close proximity. The teachers are terrible because of their ineptitude and apathy. The children are terrible because no one helps the people that are suffering in the show. The main characters are terrible because of all the things that they do. The parents of the main kids are the worst because they're the ones who have put them in this position. And the fucking alien is terrible because he doesn't do shit. Even though he has the power to help, he doesn't do shit. I hate it all. It just frustrated me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Am I weird for that, Shadow Blood? Am I weird for that? It's very depressing. The show is depressing as shit. And I'm normally all about the depressing as shit stuff. I'm sorry, I did say like a minute ago, like, fuck it, I'm spoiling now. I apologize. You should still watch it because I didn't reveal any important plot points. Believe me, there's a lot I could get into that I didn't. It's a depressing show, and believe me, by episode 1, you'll realize it's a depressing show. That's all I'm going to say. But watch it for yourselves. I apologize. Watch it for yourself. I mean, it came out in 2016. It's been out for 10 years. I mean, you know, go watch it for yourself and thank Shadow Blood if you like it. But anyway, that's my review. I hope that, I know probably not what you've been hoping for, Shadow. Probably we're hoping I gave it a 10 out of 10. It's not quite a 10 out of 10 in my mind. I cried though. It got me teary-eyed during that one conversation that I won't say. I got choked up at other points. Completely shell-shocked at other points. But that's kind of how it goes. It was quite a provocative show, I'll say that. But anyway, One Piece time. We are here for One Piece 1179, and I think it's time now. Yeah, it's about 4:50. We can get started. You guys can go ahead and like the video, share the video, pull up the chapter. We're going to get started now. I'll let you know if I stumble upon another gem. Yeah, you definitely know how to pick them, man. I'll say this: you're still 2 for 2. Like 7 out of 5, 7.5 is still really good. Like, I'm just a little harsh. I'm a little harsh. But I'll say this: I've never seen another anime like it. It's very unique. Yes, I will skip the cover page. Pudding. Let me pull up the chapter. Okay. I'm going to skip the cover page. I'm going to scroll down. Right? Okay. We're good. Okay. We got it. I think. Okay. Yes, we're good. Oda says, I'm happy that season 2 of the One Piece live action is being received well. I want children around the world to watch it too. He wants the kid demographic to add to the already good demographic. He realized it's only us 30-year-olds out here watching this show, 20 and 30-year-olds out here watching the One Piece live action. Hey, man, greatness is greatness, bro. You know? I hope he does realize that in episode 3, he's got Zoro literally slitting dudes' throats, and he wants kids to watch it. That's my Oda, man. That's my Oda, bro. That's my Oda, man. Anyway, Here we go. Great Emu, what's Emu planning? ... Did I hear you correctly? The Holy Land, Marishwa. Room of authority. Surely you don't intend to actually visit Elbaf yourself. Please reconsider. For you to descend to the lower realm. This is no time for idleness. How long can I... Wait. Oh, I thought that was Emu speaking. No, it seems like it's Garland speaking. This is no time for idleness. How long can the Holy Land possibly be defended under these conditions? These dragon conditions, baby! These dragon conditions! Let them know! Garland. Shamrock returns seemed to have helped quell matters, but we were arrogant to think we could easily stop the lower realm dwellers from using starvation tactics against us. Let's... Dragon! Dragon! One man dream, one man's organization, making them fall to their knees. Our priority should be rallying the military might needed to assert global dominance. Even the former Navy HQ. Ooh, what is that? Hold on, they cut They cut Garland off. What is he trying to say? Even the former Navy HQ ... What do you think he was trying to say? Even the former Navy HQ. Are they talking about the location, or are they talking about a former Navy HQ officer? I don't know. Maybe the location is my guess, but they could be talking about a person. But I'm guessing location. Even the former, what's happening? What's going on there? Did the revolutionaries take it over or something? Okay, interesting. Ring, gotcha. Even as the don't care what this guy has to say. Bro, yeah, he's a bum. He is a bum. He's a fraudster. But, if I held people to the standard of not caring about them because they're frauds, I wouldn't like Buggy so much. So, I got to see what he can do with his elevated fraud status. Darling, where's the food? This is no way for a celestial dragon to live. Oh, you hungry? You hungry? Oh, it's too bad. Too bad dragons doing that to you. I thought I told you, York. Oh, that's York talking. The Holy Land is currently facing a food shortage. Do you know one of the things that might break this deadlock? Labophase power plant, Marishwa. I'm hungry. The mother flame. If you truly wish to live like a celestial dragon, hurry and produce energy. That wasn't part of the deal. Some might claim the original Vegapunk was aligned with this rebellion. Consider this your penance. One disaster after another. And it all started after Nika resurfaced. Are we to write this off as mere coincidence? Or was all of that inevitable? In any case, Great Emu, you should not leave Pangea Castle. Allow us to dispatch Navy admirals to Elbaf instead. That won't do. Consider all the other incidents that have arisen. Our hands are tied. All the other incidents that have arisen. Which ones do you mean, Sir Gandhi? Sir Nathan Nusjuro? Whatever do you mean, sir? I do wish to know about these other incidents, Oda. Will you keep us in the dark for too long? We'll see. In that case, we must once again. Warcury, this is no mere coincidence. Arrogance, idleness, negligence, pride. Thou must cast aside these follies at once. All this was inevitable. Rocks, I'll be back. Roger, seek it out. That's Shirahoshi? It appears that Neptune has had a daughter. The devil fruit was stolen. All the events that led to this moment. Is something unforeseen lurking on Elbaf? We have the new intel on the fog ship's captain. His name is Loki. He is Harold's son now. Why would Whitebeard protect that young man? Who is he? Monkey D. Luffy. And that one, Marshall D. Teach. Ooh. He basically all of these events happening, building this kind of Lego set of events that are leading to the climax of this conflict has been slowly building. And Emu's like, this was inevitable. Nefertari D. Lily, Joy Boy, Davy Jones. Oh shit! He's cutting up Blackbeards. He's cutting up Blackbeard, so he knows. He knows about the Teach lineage. So is that basically confirmation? Do you guys think? Do you guys think that's confirmation that Blackbeard's darkness fruit is the Davy Jones fruit? Because it makes sense, right? Davy Jones and Davy Jones' locker, right? I'm not going to pretend like I am a completely like up to date on all the lore of Davy Jones as a mythical figure, but it makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because Davy Jones' locker, where is it located? At the bottom of the ocean. A place where there is no light at the bottom of the ocean. It is completely devoid of light. So it would make sense that the darkness fruit that he has, that devil fruit that consumes, that absorbs and sucks everything in, is the locker of Davy Jones that takes everything that falls to the bottom of it. So the darkness and the ability for him to absorb and suck everything in, it fits perfectly with the analogy of Davy Jones. And I think that's like, oh my god, dude, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. It was right in front of us all along. That's really cool. That's really cool. I am 100% convinced now. 100% convinced about that. Will thou keep making Moo suffer? And because Blackbeard was specifically looking for that devil fruit, excuse me, that Davy fruit, that devil fruit. No, he was looking for it, right? That one specifically, because of his heritage, because of who he is. Interesting. Davy Jones, will thou keep making Moo suffer? So it makes a lot more sense. All the pictures that Emu was stabbing Luffy, Blackbeard, Shirahoshi. He must know about. I mean, Emu is as old as the world government is, right? So he has to know about Shirahoshi's abilities, about her being an ancient weapon. Has to. Shanks stealing that devil fruit specifically, it seemed like it was intentional. Very interesting. Will thou keep making Moo suffer? Retrieve Vivi. And then Vivi, because of the connection to Lily. We don't know about that. That's gonna be. We gotta see what's up with that. Is he just a horn dog? We'll have to see. It was all set into motion long, long ago. Great Emu, the Holy Land shall be left in thine hands. Great Emu, if you go to the surface realm, you have no authority to forbid this. But look at them Leo, look at them shitting themselves. Oh. They're losing their fucking shit. Look at that, man. But Great Emu, if you leave this castle, and you got Gandhi chill. Gandhi's chilling, bro. He ain't worried about it. It is not our place to question this. You gotta let him know. The Great One is fully aware of the consequences. No one can stop them. Whoosh. Oh, this is getting good, bro. Okay. I was worried that Elbaf was done. But if Emu is Emu's making fucking landfall. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Elbaf, New World. Haruden, Stanson, West Village, Realm of the Sun. Check it out. One of the demons was trying to put himself back together again, so screw you, don't dare mess with me. He's still alive in this state? Look, it's like a magnet. Freaky. You're the freak. They called you Gerd. I'll remember that. I swear I'm going to give you a gruesome death. I think you should take a look at this too, Deshu. Thump, thump. A steel heart. A steel heart? What? We saw a heart last chapter, didn't we? I don't know if, maybe I didn't clock it as a steel one. It just looked like a regular ass heart. I wonder. If I destroyed this, would he still be able to patch himself back up? Gasp. Wait, whoa. Hold on a minute. So we're giving the God Knights another weakness to exploit? We're giving the God Knights another weakness to exploit? It's not bad enough that they could be defeated by non-armament using people, essentially. It's not bad enough that they got beat off screen. Yikes. Killing him at least did. It's not bad enough that they have zero aura at this point. Maybe they once had it, but it's gone now. But now they got a weak point that they can exploit. It reminds me of the fucking random callback. But it reminds me of fucking One Punch Man. Does everyone remember One Punch Man? I believe it was Atomic Samurai versus some dude. And he kept putting himself. It was probably a number of heroes in One Punch Man. They're fighting this dude, right? And he kept regenerating, and he was talking all that shit, and he had this marble in his chest or whatever. And fucking Bang, whatever, crushed it. And that was how you defeated him from regenerating. Because they had this one thing inside of himself that he can move around that you can't destroy, kind of thing. Am I misremembering that? It's been a while since I've watched One Punch Man, but I remember that scene where they had to find. I know it was Bang that crushed it, right? Didn't he crush it? This is a long time ago. No, it wasn't Black Sparrow. This is before that. This is early on. Kind of reminds me of that, where you have to find the heart. I guess it is encased in steel, and Zoro can cut steel. You know? It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Near the Walrus School. Hang in there, Usopp Brook. All your bones are busted. You want me to turn you guys into cyborgs? He's like, no. Where's Chopper? I won't forget your name, Sanji. You better remember mine. I already forgot. You're a bum! You're a bum, dude. Who would remember your name? You got off screen. No one takes you seriously, bro. You got off screened. Oh, bro, no. I know you got jumped. You got jumped, so all right, I'll give you a little bit of leeway. But you got fucking off screen, bro. You have no place to talk about or remember my name. You don't deserve that at all. No diff. Someone froze the school? Not quite. Its thermal energy was absorbed. Well, this was a bust. All the school's lunch supplies are rock solid and tasteless now. Food. We should give some to Usopp and the others. Focus on getting yourself back to normal first. Loki, that person you froze earlier, are they dead? It was a flash freeze, so they won't die, but they can only be thawed out by a Ragnar here. They won't be able to escape at any rate, so don't sweat it. Squeak. Let's go! Common Ragnar W, ladies and gentlemen. Common Ragnar W. This is a easy dub for probably one of the strongest people on the island. This fucking squirrel. Wagner. Let's go. My goat. My goat. This may be enough. Next time I vote in the One Piece popularity poll, I might put my goat Wagner in there, bro. I might do it. Aokiji's rival. Aokiji's rival. Oh, I need a side by side. That side by side panel where it's Aokiji and Akainu when it was being referenced about their conflict, them standing side by side with ice and fire. I need that with Aokiji and Ragnar instead of fucking not Kizaru, about fucking oh my god, oh my Jesus Christ, my brain is fried today. Did not get a lot of sleep. Akainu, fucking Akainu and Aokiji standing side by side, and instead of a Akainu fucking standing there, it's Ragnar just standing tall, the true rival to my goat Aokiji. This is incredible. We get Nami. What? So he is coming to Elbaf. Oh no! Oh no! He's coming. He's coming to Elbaf. Oh no. Oh. Oh boy. What in the world is that? That black smoke looks weird. What? Look at the sky. Ooh. Look at in the sky, dude. And it is leaking darkness. Is that a magic circle? Oh, Lord have mercy on the souls of the Elbafians. Everyone, come here quick. What is it rumbling? I'm right by your side, Nami-san. Zoom. Zoom. Dororun. What the fuck? Is Big Mom showing up? Like, what is this? The homies are here? They are... What? 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 The houses are... What the heck? Is this a dream? Rawr, wahoo! What on earth is happening, dude? This is literally like... This is Big Mom shit. Like, what's going on? Dorororo. Forest trees too? Borororo. So Emu's coming into fucking music? He's coming in too? Does he have his own drums? The drums of oppression? The drums of oppression? Is that what we're dealing with? The drums of opposition? Like, the forest trees too. Is this one another one of their abilities? Da 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 do 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 do. Drums of I gotta come up with a name of it. Drums of oppression, drums of insurrection, drums of there's a better word out there. There's a better word out there. Anyway, lightning strikes the castle. The clouds part. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. The Conqueror's hockey knocking them out. Get these kids out of here. Get them the fuck out of here. Let them get knocked out. The adults are here. Oh, that's Conqueror's hockey. Oh, and Chopper's hugging Zoro. Oh, the Brotherhood remains strong. It's coming from the castle. Hey, isn't it the same hockey from before? Luffy's still an old man. Quest Castle interior, throne room. Ugh. Cough. Splat. You're bleeding? Emu is fucking bleeding. Why is he bleeding, though? Is it that stressful for him to be on the surface that it physically hurts him? Like, it pains him to be on the surface? Splat. Huff, huff, huff. Ugh. Ah! Oh, bro. Bro's having a hard time of it, bro. Bro's having a tough time of it, man. What the fuck? He's struggling out here. Just okay. Okay. Who is that? Oh god, I can see something on the left. I can't look. Hold on. The great one. Oh no, I can see something on the left. Don't look. Oh, the great one. Don't tell me he came here in person. Look, there's someone on the castle spire. Holy fuck! Yo! Yo! World government hold on. World government creator, one of the first 20 ability, Devil's Fruit. Akuma Devil is written here entirely in katakana, whereas it's typically written in kanji for normal devil fruits. King, oh my god, bro. Why is he hot, bro? What the fuck? Oda cooked. Oda's in the kitchen. Holy shit! Look at this man. What? Oda had the walk and he was fucking going to town with this design, bro. Look at this man. World government, creator of the first 20 ability, Devil's Fruit. King of the world, Saint Nerona Emu. Oh, he's got the Mihawk eyes. Let the theories begin. He descends. Look at him. Look at that fucking design, bro. Oda's so fucking insane for this design. And don't think that I don't peep the very, very obvious, and in my opinion, not subtle at all, fact that you have the leader of the world, the king of the world, as is posted in this next panel. You have the king of the world, this huge, tyrannical, evil figure, sitting atop a pyramid with multiple eyes above it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you're trying to say something, aren't you? You're trying to say something. That the leader and the dominator and the oppressor of the world is standing atop a pyramid with his eyes, his fucking cloud of eyes, looking like fucking aura farming. Interesting, Oda. Interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. This design, all joking aside, all commenting aside, is this is not a design I expect from Oda. Let me just say this. This is not a design I expect from Oda. This is some shit. Like, this is some shit that you'd expect. Like, he seems like he came from another manga, which works really well, considering that he's not a human. He's a literal demon from the depths of hell. He has a fucking devil tail. He's got horns. He's got fucking, like sharp nails, claws, basically. He's got the black flame. the eyes are such a like the little circle with the eyes, such a fucking cool like design choice, and even the weapon he has, it's like a pole arm. It's like a glaive, but a weirdly zigzagged glaive. It looks so sick, dude. It looks so fucking sick, dude. It looks so good. It looks so fucking good, bro. What the fuck? Oda is cooking with gas. Wow. He's got the trees dancing. He's got the houses singing. He's got the drums of oppression beating in his heart. I think drums of oppression just rolls off the tongue better, and it's a good kind of antonym to liberation. So we're going to go with that. Bro's got the drums of oppression going. Yeah, the eyes, it was a biblically accurate angel eyes. Yeah, I can see that. But tell me that's not fucking Mihawk eyes, bro. I'm just saying, am I crazy? Am I only just seeing what I want to see here? Am I seeing what I want to see here? Like, tell me, like, legitimately. That looks. I'm just saying, bro. If I lived for 1,000 years, I'd have. I might have had some offspring. You might just have a couple of children out of wedlock. You know what I mean? You don't think Emu was getting down? You think he was saving himself for Lily? Or Vivi, I guess, because he's obsessed with Vivi. Bongos of oppression. That is really cool, though. If he has his own music, bro. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm so ready for this. I am so ready for this. We are in end times of One Piece. And that's also, I didn't even talk about this part. World government creator, one of the first 20. Basically, creator of the world government, the 20 allied nations. That's what that means. Ability, devil's fruit. What do you mean ability is his devil's fruit? Is he the creator of the devil fruits? Is he someone who has access to all devil fruits that aren't eaten at this point in time? Like, what does ability devil fruits mean? Maybe, and this is me just spitballing here. We're going into theory mode. By the way, if you're just joining us and you're enjoying my reaction, like the video, share it. We're going to go into discussion mode for a little while here. So get your questions down in the comments on YouTube or on Twitch. Now's the time to do it because we're gonna get into the discussion here. Because what if Emu's ability, like, apparently the only way I can read this, and maybe someone else has a different interpretation, the way I'm reading it, is that he is the creator of devil fruits. He's a devil. Makes sense. Devil fruits. Mother Ocean hates you. Makes sense. The ocean is a natural thing. Yeah. Point. If he is the source of devil fruits, right? The creator, the originator, whatever you want to call it, right? Does he have all abilities related to devil fruits that he can go to at any given time? Does he have, like, it would be cool if he has the ability of every devil fruit that is not currently eaten, that he can go to the well to, Like, he has that book, right, of different spells or weirder things. What if the book isn't a book of spells, but a book of devil fruit abilities that are available for him to be using at any given time? No, he ate a proto-devil fruit, the devil's fruit, like the devil fruit. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, he looks like a devil, so that makes a lot of sense. It's ironic that devil is the one that's telling me this. But yeah, see, Saint of the World, Saint Nerona Emu. One of the first 20 ability devil's fruit. Okay. I was just kind of going out there. The only reason why I was thinking that, I mean, you're probably right, but the only reason I was thinking that is because he had basically Big Mom's ability. And since Big Mom is pretty much dead at this point, let's hope at least she is, him having access to her power kind of makes sense. But I don't know. This is a lot of things are going through my brain right now. This is awesome. This is incredible. Great chapter. Last couple chapters have not been the best, admittedly, especially 2 chapters ago. Last chapter was fine. 2 chapters ago was So this is a really good. This is really good. Oda was putting us like last chapter is even better in hindsight, because I was fully convinced, and obviously I was wrong about this. I was fully convinced that last week we were getting a kind of like a rushed, premature ending to Elbaf, and I was like, man, it felt like we just resolved this pretty quickly. I don't know how I feel about that. Even though I knew Emu was doing something, I was like, he ain't gonna come to Elbaf. It's gonna be a fake out. He came to Elbaf. I was wrong as wrong can be. And I'm always going to admit when I fuck up like that, so I'll take the L on that one. But, yeah, the fake out of like, oh, everything's good, we solved all this issue without problems, the God Knights are dealt with, we're done. No, we are not done. Papa's coming home, and he's got the belt in the hand. He's got his belt, and he's like, who put a hole in my wall? Smack, smack. He's ready to go to town. He's ready to go to town. Now, I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, what happens next is going to be paramount. Incredibly important and paramount. This could make or break One Piece. Legit, I don't want to be too hyperbolic. But assuming this is in fact the final villain, Emu is the final villain. Right? Assuming that's the case. What he accomplishes on Elbaf is going to be paramount. Of incredible importance. Just straight up. If Emu shows out and he starts putting up numbers, some serious, like fucking triple-double, you know what I'm saying, on great efficiency, if he starts putting up numbers, then that's going to make people pay attention. That's going to make people be like, okay, Oda's serious about this. This isn't a children's pirate game we're playing right now. This is real life. This is serious shit. Okay? However, if we kind of get a copy of what we got at the end of Egghead, where it's like everyone's okay, we got away scot-free essentially with no consequence, everything's fine, with Emu himself showing up, I was okay with that with the Gorosei, because like they're going to be back and better than ever. But with Emu himself, him pulling up, even solo, somebody got to die, bro. Somebody, at least one person has to die, in my estimation. I mean, there's other things he could do as well. He could, like, destroy Elbaf, just blow the fucking place to smithereens. He could do that, and that would be like, all right, cool stuff, well done. Because let's say everyone's gauge, right? No matter who you are, everyone individually is going to have their gauge of what they expect or believe Emu should minimally accomplish to deserve his fear, deserve his status. Right? Everyone has their own gauge of what that appropriate number is, of people or really important individual people. Am I wrong? Everybody has their own gauge. But for most people, if Emu doesn't accomplish enough, whatever your determination for that is, this is the future we're talking about. If Emu doesn't live up to expectations, reasonable expectations, not expectations of like, oh, he's going to kill half the Straw Hat crew and all the giant. Like, no, obviously it's not going to happen. But he's got to put in some work. And if he doesn't put in some work, some reasonable work, then that's going to compromise people's faith in Oda to have or an Emu as the final villain, and by comparison, lack faith in Oda's ability to deliver a threatening final conclusion to this. Because in order to have the stakes really mean something, there has to be that threat. There has to be someone that's not just, scary, but actually puts in the work that makes you be like, oh shit, this guy is serious. And I haven't felt that way about a One Piece villain in a long time. Even Kizaru last arc really wasn't putting his heart and soul into everything, and wasn't even going for the Straw Hats directly. He was going after Vegapunk, an old man that was going to die soon anyway, and he wasn't even super into the whole thing. He was half-assing it at best. When was the last time you were terrified for a villain who was going for it full stop and actually seemed like he was capable of achieving that? Doflamingo? Kaido, I guess? Kaido, Kaido, maybe. I don't know. So we need to have Emu deliver, man. He needs to put up big numbers. This is like game 1 NBA Finals. We're not in game 7 yet. Well, Katakuri wasn't he was a really strong character, but Katakuri he stamped himself and was fighting Luffy in an honorable way. He wasn't looking to kill Luffy. I wasn't scared for Luffy in that moment. It was a good fight. And there was an aspect of oh, will Luffy pull out? Will Katakuri spare him kind of thing? Because Katakuri is a good dude. But there was no threat of oh god, if Luffy loses, he'll be killed by Katakuri. That's what I'm talking about. I just finished the chapter. If you missed my reaction, do not worry. The stream will be up right after the stream is done. Or the VOD will be up right after the stream is done. You can go ahead and watch it, support the channel, and put comments down there. That helps me out quite a bit as well. So thank you for that. So Emu's gotta bring it, man. I'm not expecting the world of Emu. I know people are say unreasonable headcanon expectations. I'm not expecting the world of it. But I want to know, what is your minimum? What do you think Emu needs to do minimum for you to be like, oh fuck, this is worthy of the title final villain? What is your gauge of it? I want to know what the chat has to say. I'll wait a second. I'll take my sip drink and I'll come back to what I think. But you go ahead and give yours. I'm curious where the temperature is. Kill Ragnar. All right, listen, that's my boy. You gotta relax. Hold on. You gotta relax. No, but that's good. That's good. That's good. All joking aside, that's good. Emu is dying. Well, something's going on with him. He was injured and bleeding, but I don't think he's dying. A mixture of kids fruit? I don't see kid. I don't know where you got kid from. Minimum kill Robin so they can never find the One Piece. All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. Unreasonable expectations. There's a 0% chance Robin dies. A 0% chance Robin dies. That is not happening. That is not happening. I mean, I highly doubt any Straw Hat's going to die. If I were to put money on it, I'd say no Straw Hat's going to die. Legitimately. The only Straw Hat that could die, and I'd be like, it makes sense and it fits, would be Usopp. And it would have to be a really kind of heroic and fitting death for Usopp in the goal of being a great warrior, a brave warrior of the sea. It would have to be one of those things where his death results in the Straw Hats escaping, or something happened where it's got to be a really impressive. That's the only way, and even then I wouldn't bet on it happening. But I don't see any of the Straw Hat dying. I really don't. Yeah, I'd kill Pudding. Pudding's not even there. What do you mean? Emu has my permission to kill Nami. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kill Gabin's a good one. Kill Gabin is a good one. I think that would be a good start. I don't know if that alone would do it, but that'd be like, okay, Tips Cap, I see you. Like, you know, that'd be good. That'd be good. Not in. I don't mean that in a you know sadist way of like, yeah, killed Gabin, murder. I'm not. I'm just saying for the story, having something like that happen would be good for the story, personally. Yeah, I don't see a Straw Hat dying, and the only one I see potentially dying due to fulfilling his goal would be Usopp. But then, even then, there's a lot of like loose threads that aren't tied up. Like, you know, Usopp and his father reuniting, Usopp and Kaya. Like, there's some stuff that still needs to happen. So I don't know if killing him here would make the most sense, but that would be, bro. Emu would be. If Emu killed fucking Usopp, dude, that would be that would put him on a fucking like list of the great villain. Like, I mean, it still depends on how he's handled, right? But that would put him on the fast track to best villains of all time, legitimately. It really depends on his motivations, on his actual character himself. But as far as actions are concerned, yeah, that puts him in special company. Like Luffy, or not Luffy, Emu killing Usopp would be like the Frieza killing Krillin moment for Luffy. That's how important that could be. But like I said, I don't bet on that happening. Don't take this out of context. And, oh, you think Usopp's going to die? I really don't. I'm just saying that that's a possibility. If Oda really wants to go there, it's a possibility, and he can make it work, but I don't see it happening. Oda can't fucking kill off Kinemon. You think he's going to kill off Usopp? I just don't see it happening. Am I wrong? Seriously, am I wrong? Motherfucker can't even kill off Kinemon. And fucking Pell. What about the surface world hurts Emu? It's a good question. My guess is it has something to do with his proximity to the ocean. That would be my guess. Something about the ocean and him don't get along well. Maybe Davy Jones or something like that. It could also be a situation where the teleportation for him specifically takes a lot out of his body, or the transformation into being a devil takes a lot out of him. I don't know. Could also... It could. I mean, I would say there's probably a reason why he's built Merijois on top of the Red Line. Right? It's probably because his weakness on the surface, whatever that reason is, right? It's why he's so up high. Yeah. Altitude change, that might have something to do with it. Yeah. He's not used to being that low down. That's true. That could be a thing. Could be a thing as well. It's a good point. Someone said he's outside of Room's range, and the OP no Mi immortal surgery. Hold on, I'm trying to... Someone said he's outside of Room's range? Like Law's room? And the OP no Mi immortal surgery. So you're saying that's why he's up high? Because he wants to avoid the OP no Mi? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had the immortal surgery done on him. Makes sense why he's still alive after all this time. Sure. But I don't know. That's interesting, though. Is Emu a Lunarian? He does seem to have king-like appearance. No wings, though. No wings. At least not that I can see. So, I would say no. I mean, he killed all the Lunarians, right? So he's probably not a Lunarian himself. He probably was like, I like this real estate. There's something, like I said, Emu might be an analogy for something. I don't know. But he saw real estate that he really liked, and he saw other people living in that real estate on top of the red line. And he's like, I'm going to kill you all and or move you out of that real estate so I can be there myself, so I can rule the world from atop the red line. I'm not sure what that could be analogous to, but it something. It's probably something. Probably something. I think the idea is that a mortal surgery is actually a fixated room that keeps you immortal. I don't know. If that's the case, then he would die as soon as he would leave the room, right? He would immediately die because he's so old. He should be withered bones by now. One panel he had wings, and the next he didn't. What panel did he have wings? I'm not seeing wings. He's got clouds flying around him. Bro's fucking squatted down, looking like a monster. Oh, I love that panel, dude. Oh my god, can you imagine this animated? This is gonna be even more incredible than fucking Kaido. Than Kaido jumping off the fucking mountain. It's gonna be crazy, man. And now versus Emu space fight. Right, Emu's got the conquerors hockey. I don't think Enel's doing shit. Before he bleeds, you see the wings. Hold on. Before he bleeds, you see the wings. I'm not seeing wings, dude. I see Quest Castle interior throne room. Talking about that panel, quiz coffin. Or are we talking before he? Like, I'm not seeing it. Am I crazy? Am I missing something? I mean, it's so far away, it's impossible to tell. I don't see wings. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. I see it now. Where he's screaming. He goes, ah! That panel. Yes, those do look like wings. Those do indeed look like wings. That is true. I blink it. Is it blinking if you miss it panel? Yes. So he does have wings. I mean, it makes sense. He's literally a devil. Like, he's got the devil. Like, he either has a devil no me, or he's the source of all devil fruits. He's got a devil's tail and devil horns. It makes sense that he would have devil wings too. It makes all the sense in the world. They're probably retracted. Yeah. I don't think he's Lunarian because the Lunarians are essentially like indigenous to the top of the red line. I don't think Emu is. Yeah, Gunko possessed had wings. Now that you're mentioning it, it makes all the sense in the world. You're right. It could be his cloud-like halo. Those look like wings. I just think they're probably wings. Especially because what they said before about Emu and Gunko. 100%. That plot line still needs to be resolved, by the way, with Gunko and Brooke and their relationship. What was she called? She was Princess something, another princess added to the list of another princess that needs to be saved. Added to the list. I think and hope Emu will have dark red skin, like Demonio. I mean, it's hard to tell based off the shading. If he's like King, it'll be obviously more of a brown type skin. But if he has a devil, it would make sense that if he has like a tiefling like red skin. We'll see. I mean, I just know, like, oh my god, bro. This anime is gonna go crazy. Zoro is the closest to Emu right now. Zoro, don't say that. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. No. Are you sure about that? I hope that's not the case, bro. I really do. Because for a fact, whoever, like, Emu's here to aura farm. Emu is here because Oda's like, I gotta hype up my villain. So whoever encounters Emu, no matter who it is on this island, anybody that shows up in front of Emu first, whether it's Zoro, whether it's Luffy, whether it's Sanji, whether it's Frankie, whether it's fucking Loki, they're getting smacked around. They're getting bodied. They're getting humbled real fast. Real fast. So I hope it's not Zoro. I hope it's not Zoro. That would be unfortunate if it is. Because there's no universe in which Zoro evenly clashes with Emu. If that's the case, Emu stocks are at an all-time low. Oda needs to have Emu come in and fucking wipe the floor with everyone here, with the good guys getting away barely, or getting away, with their lives intact. It has to be something along those lines where they're overwhelmed by Emu. They have to be. Otherwise, yeah, it'd be a little disappointing. He'll do one clash and then leave. If he does, then Oda's washed, bro. I'm kidding. Oda's not washed. But if he clashes, I'm telling you, if he clashes with whoever and then just decides, oh, my time limit's running out, I can't do anything, and he disappears, it's like, I'd be so disappointed. Like I said, how Oda executes Emu going forward over these next few chapters is going to be literally manga defining. I don't want to overstate this, but I can't help but feel like it is that important. It is that important. The hype that will be generated around Emu, if he's able to put up numbers, will be unmatched. Unmatched. We cannot have, I'm telling you guys, we cannot have another Madara situation. We can't do it. We can't have, Madara put in work. Don't get me wrong. But we need to have a situation where he's the guy and he's that guy. We cannot play patty cake with this situation. We have to be serious. We have to be. Sabaody 2.0 could be the case. Could be the case. Emu needs to be like Broly from the first movie, and Zoro's the first victim. Look, I am Zoro fanboy. We all know this. But if that happens, I wouldn't be mad. I am not so deeply entrenched in my agenda that I would be against the final villain of the story beating the main character's right-hand man. Right? Obviously, I'd prefer it to be someone else than Zoro, but what would be a better showcase for Emu than to take someone like Zoro, who does not get embarrassed by anybody, really. No one embarrasses Zoro. Like, he's not used as a hype tool at all in One Piece for other characters. If Zoro is treated like that, then that shows you something special. So I wouldn't be mad at it. I really wouldn't. Because it's fucking Emu. Right? Like, it's kind of an honor to get bodied by Emu like that. You know what I'm saying? It's it's nice. But, yeah. Look, Zoro was one of the final... Look, Zoro got his W that arc. Zoro, had that moment with Robin. He had some dope lines. He put in work that arc. And yes, Emu did embarrass him, but that's only because Emu literally couldn't be touched by Zoro. But he didn't get embarrassed. No one was such an NL that arc. The only reason why Luffy had a chance is because of his Devil Fruit. That was it. NL is just that guy, bro. So I didn't hold that against Zoro. I'm not going to hold this against Zoro if he gets smacked around. Not going to happen. So we'll have to see who goes down, if anyone dies, what Emu intends here, what he's trying to do. No, Kaido did not embarrass Zoro. Zoro embarrassed Kaido a little bit. He scarred his ass on 1 HP. I'm just saying. I need all the Straw Hats to get fucked up. Look, man, I don't think any are dying. I'm going to say this once, I say it again. Only maybe Usopp, but even then, I don't think that's probably going to happen. But if Emu can, like, kind of mop the floor with all of them, that's a good start. Mop the floor with all of them, get a couple kills in. Ja Rule's got to die, right? Pull the sword out of his head and fucking kill him. That'd be kind of, like, can you imagine if Emu just fucking, like, Excalibur just yoinks that shit out? That'd be kind of hype. That'd be kind of hype. Imagine if he pulls the sword out of Ja Rule's head and kills Dorian Broggy with it. That'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of, I'm just saying, I'm not a sadist, I promise you. That would just be kind of sick. So, yeah. We'll have to see. I know this is Oda. He doesn't kill. And I don't imagine he would kill a Straw Hat unless it was just incredibly pivotal for the plot. Wouldn't that be crazy? It was like, oh, Ja Rule, I remember you. And then just fucking Dorian Broggy in like the span of like 2 seconds. That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? I'm just saying, like, Oda's got a lot of options here. He's got a lot, like, it's basically Emu versus the world right now. I know the God Knights are going to be rescued, and they're still there, but he's got his choice of victims. Oh, the giant sword. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that, dude. Remember the giant sword that's on Elbaf. If Emu can fucking wield that, oh my god. Don't give me hope, bro. Don't give me hope. That would be crazy. Emu's got his own weapon, though. Emu's got his own weapon, so we'll see. Can you imagine Zoro being dummy reversied? That'd be something. That would be something. Zoro being dummy reversied? I kind of want to see it, bro. Call me fucked up, I know. Seeing Zoro getting dummy reversied is kind of like, if anyone plays D&D in here, it's like when I run a game, sometimes I will use a spell that mentally dominates another creature, like an enemy that will do that to one of the players, and then I get to tell the players how to fuck up their teammate because they're charmed magically. So like, oh, I charmed you. Now go ahead and cast that strongest spell that you have right at that line of your friends. It's kind of a good feeling as a DM. It's a fucked up feeling, but it's a good feeling. So imagining that was like Emu being like, "You Zoro, you're strong. Go and fight that person and that." Oh, that'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? And then Chopper has to be like, snap back into it, Zoro, and give him a smack. Yeah, I think there's a zero. I'm sorry, I think there's a 0% chance Robin dies. Zero. I do not think there's any world in which he dies. None. I really don't see it. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, 1%. No, 0%. 0.00%. And if I'm wrong, I'll think of a proper punishment. But I am so confident that I am right that I just don't see that happening. Yes. Third leg would stop him. Oh, I'd love to see him try. I really would. Can you imagine? First off, can you imagine the Twitter posts that would happen if Zoro and Sanji fought in that way? Oh my god. The timeline would be absolutely atrocious. Atrocious to be a part of. The fucking agendas would just be despicable. Truly despicable. I don't see myself... I don't know if I want that happening, actually. I may be pretty hyped for the story, so that's all I really care about. Sandman just confirmed that Blackbeard kills Emu on X. What the hell are you talking about? How would Sandman know what fucking's gonna happen in the future? What are you talking about? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Blackbeard is involved in Emu's death. He kind of needs to be. It's his whole thing, right? He was mentioned in this chapter. We might get a situation where Blackbeard and Emu fight, or Blackbeard and Luffy fight Emu. I know people have been saying that they don't want that, but I mean, it makes sense, bro. Sandman is Oda's wife. He has Oda's notebooks. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. The Sandman lore has gotten out of hand. Way out of hand. We need to relax. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys. I think we've discussed this chapter enough. I have somewhere I need to be this Easter Sunday. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know I did. This was a transformational chapter in One Piece's history, and I'm very happy that I got this time and I lived in this moment to be able to share that experience with you all. So thank you for being a part of this transformational moment, this incredible moment in One Piece's history. And, you know, hopefully there's many more in the future. So be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next stream, guys. There's no chapter this week, this coming week, but the chapter after, seemingly, we'll get something. So love you all.